Hello, guys. Welcome back to the Diaspora channel. I'm Kai Gabiam, and thanks again for joining the live. I hope you are doing not too bad because I know most of us, we are not doing okay right now. So that's why I'm doing this live again. So we need to basically look into certain things that we can do uh, in order for things to change, because I'm not going to be sitting around here, or I believe you as well, and here next week a new name with a hashtag. I think we can do better than that. So, salut tout le monde, bienvenue sur Diaspora Channel. J'espère que vous allez pas mal, parce que ce temps-ci, nous tous, on ne va pas bien. Et c'est simplement parce que nos frères et sœurs qui sont en Amérique on connaît très bien leurs conditions de vie, la façon dont on les tue là-bas tous les jours. Donc, on doit aussi réfléchir et voir ce qu'on peut faire différemment. So, Titus, thanks for joining the live. How are you doing? Please go ahead and share the live if you can. And I will do the same here as well, so we can have more people and we'll start discussing, because we really, really need to do things differently. Nothing aggressive, but we have a power to, the power to do certain things differently. And I'm sure that if we are consistent doing what we need to do, change will surely come. Titus, how are you? Let me quickly share this, because I'm personally so tired with the constant hashtags, these just different names, that's it. And few posts, and before you know, is another name again. So that is not good enough. Coming from us, that is not good enough. So I don't know how you guys are coping, but I've been struggling, I've been struggling, honestly. So I don't think I can take a look at another video similar to what yesterday one. I won't be able to take that at all. So, like I was saying, the hashtags, the posts online, those things are not going to change anything. I'm sure by now we all know that if those hashtags and constant posts will change something, by now I don't think I will be sitting here and be talking about what we're going to discuss about this afternoon, because there are like thousands of hashtags out there already. And what happened? I think, is it two weeks ago? And then now it's just a different name. That's it. From one this name to a next name with just few hashtags, and that's it. So how long are we going to move only? Are we going to only send posts and hashtag and just sit and hope that things will just change, when the people that are doing this, they are on and on and on doing it, the same thing over and over and over and over again? And the sad part is just, let me just read this to you, because I don't know how you guys are coping, but I don't think I'll be able to last long in that part of the world, honestly. Welcome, Mark. How are you doing? Now, that won't be for me, not for my family either. So you guys are family, so we have to find a way together to make sure this thing stop once and for all. We can't sit here, like I said, and just grab your phone, few posts, few hashtags, and then before you know, it'll be another name, and that's it. No, I think we can do much better than that. So let me let me play this for you first, because yesterday someone said the same thing in the stream here, and my answer was the exact same thing but John Boyega said. So we have to migrate, sister. Yes, but before that actually happened, we know that it's not everybody that is ready to do that. Even some people are able. It's not everyone living in America that is able to migrate to Africa. So my main concern is the people that will still be behind. And right now, people are not even able to travel, to do anything. So this just have to stop. The title said people stop being friends with the oppressors. Yeah, yeah. I know it's not all of them. There are few good ones out there, but because the majority, they are just, that's how, I think that's what makes them happy. So we can't just sit down and then be busy with hashtags and few posts every single time. The only difference is just like is different names. That's it. That's it. So that is not good enough. It's not good enough. The hashtags are not good enough. 1 second, guy. Sonku, how are you? Thanks for joining the live. Guys, kindly thumbs up the stream and share us out if you can. Whilst I get this for you. So you just, I think we have power. We can definitely do better.
Someone like very, very, very people. You want people to come through and try to make these situations what they're not. And in no way, obviously, you don't know, man. I'm not even going to kind of, you don't see that. But there's no way that I have the opinion that there's no other forms of racism, other forms of racism. But a black man was just murdered in cold blood in the streets, stateside, while saying that he can't breathe. That's a continuous cycle going on. And I don't live in the state, but I'm black.
Mm-hmm.
So I say it again, you racist white people.
Guys. So one second. So I hope you were actually able, one second. I hope you were actually able to hear what he was saying in the video. But that's exactly my reaction yesterday when someone was saying certain people out there that are celebrities. And in this case, I'm not talking about the one in America only or in the West. I'm referring to those on the continent as well. If you are thinking about only you and what you're going to lose in these type of situations, I'm just asking myself, like, what kind of person are you? That is my question. Like, what kind of person you see clearly that this is not only happening, like even once in a blue moon is not even acceptable to start with. And this has been happening for a long period of time. Because let me read this to you. So yesterday I just, like I said, I needed some answers. So I have to ask you guys here, and then I have to ask to some of my friends. I have to ask them, like, what exactly is going on, like. And then the one of the response, let me read that to you. So the person said it has always been like this since Black people were brought to this golden nation called America in chains. The difference now is that it's getting filmed. So that's the only difference according to him. So this thing that we are all so mad about is not just something that is only yesterday or it happened once in a blue moon. But that was the answer I've got. So it just makes me feel like, what? Like, is this the norm? According to him, the way he answered is that that's how it is. So if you are out there and you have the power, you have the voice, you have all it takes to say something, and the only or two things you can do is few hashtags, different names every single week, and some posts, then you don't even care about this situation. That's how I feel. That's how I feel. If you have a voice, you are a person, in authority out there, and you know that certain people will feel it when you say what you have to say or do what you have to do, and you are out there just thinking about what you're going to lose or how it's gonna affect your status as whatever. I don't even know, and I don't even care, because when it comes to human lives, personally, there is no price I can put on someone's lives. So if it's down to you, it's only about what the person said yesterday. Oh, if some people, they say something or they are too much on it, they're going to lose their millions. I don't use those kind of words to start with, but that's the feeling. I couldn't play this all through, but I felt exactly that way yesterday here when someone said that. Like, what is wrong with us? What is wrong with us? And the worst part, our children are watching how we are reacting, what we are doing. And don't be surprised if we don't sort this thing out now. Don't be surprised in 10, 20, 30 years' time. Do you think they will do things differently? Personally, that's a question for you guys in the stream. If we carry on doing things this way, do you think our children, when they face the same thing, they will do something different? Let me quickly read this. Somebody said, yes, they are not go are not go anyways after smoke for all of them. Yeah, and stop interracial relationship for real. This that is the yeah, yeah. We can do it. We can do it. Because why I'm saying what I'm saying, and I'm so happy that John Boyega actually said it boldly and proudly, that the people that raise him up, they are not weak people. And that's what I know. That's what I know. So I don't understand even how someone can think because of this and that, they can't stand and say what they have to say or do what they have to do due to some millions they're going to lose. What value? What is your price tag when it comes to a human being's life? Do you actually have a price tag on that? So if you are out there, you can do something. You can, apart from the hashtag and the post, because that is not changing anything, and you are not doing anything apart from cozy in your wherever you are and be just typing few things and drop it there, and then the next few days is gonna be another name different. That will be the only difference. Then you can sit down and relax in your mansion. You can just sit down and relax. And when those people treat you certain way, because you're not gonna tell me here that because you are so big when it comes to what they call fame and what else, billionaires or this and that, they maybe in your face they treat you certain way, but behind you or even sometimes in your face, they don't hide it. Because the fact that you are, you can count millions, that doesn't change anything. Because what will make them say certain things or do certain things is this: they have to check. Once this they check this and they know that that's who you are, that is good enough for them to say what they have to say or do what they have to do. So how much more are you waiting for before actually saying something, doing something differently than the hashtags and the posts? Welcome, Curtis, and thanks for your message yesterday. You actually need to email me. Yeah, I've got something for you. You need to email me. So Sanku said we make proposals and petitions to our leaders. We put them out of positions. Sanku, I don't know which part of the world you live in, but I don't know which leaders are you talking about here. I don't know which one, because if it's the one that I know from where we come from, those people, those kind of petition and what, those words you are using, they don't understand those things. So let me read the next comment. So, sister, this is not going to be any changes. This will be forever. That's if we allow it, then it will be forever. But my wish is this has to stop. And if we do things differently, it will stop. You don't necessarily have to go and do anything crazy out there, but there are certain action. Like if people like myself, you watching me, and the one out there with the millions and the billions, they start doing certain things differently, things will change. I can assure you that things will change. When it comes to people's money and where the money comes from, they pay attention and they listen and they change certain things around. So I agree. We fight for 500 plus years here in the US. We came as slaves, so make us Africans think we will have prospect to demoralize or pursue this way. Radicals, I understand. You are no problem. I understand you are going the African leaders. Titus, African leaders, forget about them. For now, let's just forget about them. Like I said yesterday in the stream, what happened in China not long ago, it's only few that were bold enough and say what they said and dealt with the one on the continent that were misbehaving. It's only few countries, like I think Guinea, Uganda, and what's the next country? I can't even remember. So forget about those ones. For now, I'm talking about everyday people like you, me, and the one that actually are in that have positions, some places out there, or that are famous for one reason or another. What did Sanku said again? To make things worse, I said yesterday a video how people are dancing on that street that brother died. Wow, how can people take us seriously? Really? So I don't know about that one, but let me finish what I was saying. Because where may I come from, even like children, like school, you know, like school kids, when you have a fight with the next person, that is not me anyway. And that specific child, or a young person that fall with the next person, knowing that if they normally pass in front of your house and they know your family, that they don't take nonsense, they will deal with them properly, that person will find another way to go home if he or she normally pass in front of your house before going into their own house. Just to tell you that that's how we deal with situations over there. But that one is just for children and young people doing their thing. Is no one life being taken away or anything. But you don't even try those silly things. Just to tell you, hello, T. Kelly, thanks for joining. Thanks, good Nolimo. Kindly thumbs up the stream and share if you can. So I'm just telling you. So I'm not surprised when I came across John Boyega video this afternoon, him saying boldly that Hollywood is, for him is not like, wow, I've reached. So because of that, I can't say anything. That's the type of people we are. That's how we are. We do our things. We don't sit down and think things through. Oh, because of this. And he said it clearly that weak people didn't raise him. So that's who we are. So if you are a celebrity out there on the continent or outside the continent, and this is happening, and now, thank God, it's not like those days when there is no social media. Then you can rely, just relax and say, oh, I don't know about that. What are you talking about? Now, every single person on this planet knows exactly what is happening to our brothers and sisters. So what are you using that status you are so proud of? What are you using that to do when it comes to things like this? For the one on the continent and the one on this side, what are you using that status or whatever you call it to do? Because I don't even know, he might be, maybe I'm sure in his 20s. And he said it. I said what I said. And that's how bold he is. And that's the type of people I know we are as Black people, where I come from. That's how we do things. I say, you're not gonna dare smack someone and then walk past the house, because you will be so afraid that the family of that girl, of that boy, they will deal with you properly. And in this case, we are talking about human beings' life, people that look like me and you. And someone will sit down and say, oh, because of this or because of that. Don't forget, with all your because, if it's the Hollywood or whatever is holding you not to speak up for your people, then don't be surprised, because your child or children, they are watching. Our children are watching the way we are handling all these things. And if they end up acting the same way we are acting now, don't be surprised. So that's why it will be going on, God forbid, from generation to generation from now onwards. It's not about going out there and start doing any crazy things. Where do you spend your money? You can start from that, where you as a celebrity, you as the normal person out there, where do you spend your money? When it comes to their money, I told you, people would to sit down and think before they open their mouth or put something out there. Why do you think when they say something, the next day people are so angry about that, they will quickly take that down or say, oh, we are sorry or this and that. When you and me, we know clearly that they are only sorry for the money that you're going to stop putting in their pocket. So you can't, I know our people on the continent. We care about what the next person when it comes to human beings. We value people's life. So if you are out there and you truly, truly, truly consider the Blacks in America like a brother, like your brothers and sisters, then you have to start doing certain things differently. That's if you truly consider them, because I know how we do things. That's why even you can't even smack someone out there and think, oh, it's okay for you to walk peacefully in front of their house. So if you can stand for, your own blood like that, no one even caught anything. It's just a simple fight. You stand for them. This side, what we are talking about is serious. They are taking people down every single day. And then you can be, oh, the government have to say something. Before even we reach those ones, ask yourself, what can you do? You, waiting on maybe the African leaders to say something. What can you do? Well, you have to start with something. You have to start with something. You don't have to go out there and do anything crazy, but ask yourself certain questions. What can you do? Because if it's all about the post, the hashtag, and not being happy, saying that is not good enough, it's not going to change anything. Like I said, we don't want the next, week, before you know, it's just a new name with a few hashtag, and that's it. For how long are we going to keep doing that? And the worst part, our children are watching us. Welcome, everyone. Kindly thumbs up the stream. How are you? So just think what you can do personally. Who is burning what, PJ? Who is burning what? Because we can't, we are not, are we going to be burning things every single day? Who is burning what? We want to know here, who is burning what? So if you are out there in, on the continent, and you are waiting for leaders to say anything, sometimes you have to do the little things you can do. You have to start from there. Do you have to come to the Miss World if they say Miss World, Miss Universe, Miss this, Miss that? I don't think someone will be treating your sister or brother the way they are murdering our brothers and sisters on this side. And they say, oh, next year there is a party, and then you dress nicely and join that. Are you going to do that? Well, guess that you can do that. That can be something coming from you as an individual in your own country. You don't go to those things. If the one here are not good enough for them to be human being, and we can treat them properly as a human being like everyone else, why do you have to come and say you are representing which country? Don't you look at yourself and realize that you look exactly like those people on this side that they are murdering like every single day? You can start from there. Even all those one, how did you always prefer what? You just prefer, sorry, let me quickly read the comment. Anyone that puts money and career are looking to be idolized over injustice, a true adversary of God. You can't do that. You just can't do that. And that's why I have to do this, like, even if for 24 hours for Don Boyega for standing for what is right. And he's young than most of you guys out there. He's very, very young. He can sit down and be thinking, oh, if I say this, what will happen to me in Hollywood? Guess what? He doesn't care. Because he understands the value of what he called human being. There is no price you can put on someone's head. There is no price. So I'm so tired with our celebrities out there on the continent, in the West, with the hashtag, the constant hashtags and the post. At least it's something you try, that is not working. Then move to the next thing. Nothing violent. You don't have to involve anything, to do with violence, but just think and see what can you do, what can you say? Because we all, wherever we are, when we are quiet and come up with few posts and few hashtags, we are also part of the problem. We are part of it. Because me personally, I don't want next week a new name again popping like that. I just don't want that. I don't want that. I don't know how you feel, but since yesterday, everything changed around here in this house. So I don't know how much more are we going to sit down and watch before we can actually do something. I just don't understand. PJ said, oh, hi, Ajike, welcome to the live. How are you doing? The celebrities are just as selfish as the politician. Don't support them. Because I don't get it. Like, putting, well, how much do you need? Like, no matter how big your house is, you can only sleep in one room. And that is just a space, It's not even the entire room you're gonna, like, when you need it, that's your body's gonna be like occupy all the, that one room you're going to sleep in. So what is the problem? And nowadays, what you can even transfer your money, move elsewhere, say whatever you have to say for your people. You are doing it for your people. And our children are watching. That's the worst part. If we are putting money before human beings, I don't understand. Some say, to be honest, we as African live for validation and approval for anybody but us. When we don't have a pride for self, okay, people, race, culture, languages, community, then you will always lose. Yeah, I hope they see it this way, because I don't know how those people treat them that makes them feel like they are different than you and me, because you are not, guys. You are not. Even if they try to pretend, you are not. And guess what? Because you are quiet, you are not doing much for your people, they can't respect you. I'm sorry. No matter how they act or whatever they do in your face, they can't respect you if you are not standing for your people. I hope someone will learn something from that young man. I hope, the old one out there will actually learn something from him, standing up and saying things that, I'm not gonna roll with you guys. I'm not gonna do this. And like he said, he lives in the UK, but he understands black is black. That's it. Wherever you are, black is black. So even if you are on the continent, it's the same. And then they say, oh, there is this competition here. You pack your bag and come and join them. Do you sit down and think through and see like how are they treating people that you claim my brother, my sister, right? That's how you call them, right? So if they are treating your own sister or brother, is 5 of you in that family, one is gone, the second one, third one, or maybe it's like 2 of you guys left, and you are calling those people your brother, they are your brothers and sisters. Are you truly going to attend the party organized by the murderers? I hope you guys, I hope you understand what I'm trying to say here. Because I know we are loving people on the continent. I know that for a fact. But in case of us sitting nicely and waiting for any leaders out there, we know how those people move already. So that's why I don't even talk about them when it comes to serious issues. You understand? So you can't say, oh, because they have to do this. If you are even Miss of whatever in your country, and they are having Miss Universe here, Miss this, Miss that, and then you say you have to come and represent your country in this part of the world with those people. Yeah, I'm not saying like it's all of them, but if all of us we stand together with one voice, Olympics, no one is going. They say, oh, this contest is going on here. No one is packing no bag from Africa. Before we wait for our president to come and say something, do something yourself. Start somewhere, no matter how small that is. Welcome, Gina. How are you doing? Thanks so much for joining the live. Thanks everyone for joining the live. Kindly thumbs up and share if you can. Oh, honestly, Gina, I couldn't sleep. It's way too much now. It's way too much. And the worst part is, some people thinking, oh, this person, they can't say much because of the millions. What price do you put on the life of someone that look exactly like you? And this is being happening every single day. And then few hashtags nicely put together, few posts, and then the next week it's just gonna be a new name with the hashtags. That's it. That's it. That's just the difference. So if that is not working, then try something different. You don't have to be violent or anything, but try something different. Say something. Do something. Because the worst part is when you're not standing for your people, you know it. I don't even have to say it. Maybe in your face, they can pretend, but they don't respect you. They don't respect you. They don't. They don't. I'm tired with these hashtags and posts. It's not working. Then we have to do something different. It's not working. If we have, that's why I think this stream is all about John Boyega, because I would say it and say it and say it, because I said the same thing yesterday afternoon in this the stream, because I was just trying to find out what is actually happening, and someone told me, you know what, it's just been like this all this while. But now the difference is because there is, people are just filming it. So that's how they've been moving all these years. And now you know that, okay, that's how it is. And then you are thinking about your billions, your millions, and your whatever. Or you and me, people like you and me, we are out there waiting for government to do something. You can do something. Don't wait for the government. You can start from somewhere. You have a voice. You see those kind of people in your countries every single day. And stop worshiping them, because now you know them truly for who they are. You know them now. Yeah, because I'm tired. I don't want that to another name again. No, I can't. Even if I say I'm not gonna watch it, it's not changing anything. So let's just try and see what can we do next. And if you are out there and you say, oh, I love Black people, this and that, if you are also quiet and or just say it and then nothing, join the people. Say something, do something. Like, yesterday I watched certain people, they were like, no, stop, what are you doing? At least they said something. So what are the people that look like me and you that are actually out there, that their voice or whatever they will say will make some difference, a sort of difference? Where are those people? Where are those people? Thanks for the hashtags, the posts, but those things are not changing anything. So let's think about something different. And you go there, you visit Africa, you only want the 10 stars hotel. Check who are behind those 10 stars hotels. You are still putting money at the wrong place. You are. So we have to do something different. Me, I'm tired. And I don't know how you can go to bed, sleep, and get up knowing that this is the norm for your people. And because of what you think you can lose, you're not going to do anything. You're not going to say anything. The best you can do, like I said, few hashtag, different name, and then come out and say something. We are tired, or what is this? That is not enough. It's not enough. That is not enough. It's not enough. Yeah, that's what Sonko was saying. Busy twerking. What would that change? Like, you should just sit down in your room. Yeah, even this is available for you to show the silliness to the entire world. Do that and stay in your room. Because people can be going down every single day, looking like you, looking like your child or children. And you think because it's just happening to those ones is not your problem. Sit down. Sit down, because this is more than serious now. I don't know how you function and do things you are doing, but I have to applaud Don Boyega for this. And I hope you learn from, that young boy. And he said it. And that's who we are as African people. We are not weak people. We are not violent, but we are not weak either. So do something. Do something. Your hashtags, nothing is changing. Like I said, post nothing. So do something different. And if you have friends from that group that really, really care about you, I'm sure they will be affected as well and say, no, enough is enough. Let's come out together. Do you think if everyone is out, say this must stop in America, don't you think that will stop? But you are busy with your hashtag. I don't even know any of you, them that will even go and join people when they are marching. I don't know. You guys in the States, you can help me with that. You can help me if one of our celebrities actually would join the people marching. Just say it, because I'm just here to learn. But that's not we are not like that. Whether you say it or you don't say it, Black Africans, that's who we are. And I know that you're not gonna dare just fight with someone. You're not even going to try. Fight with someone at school and then know that, oh, you're going to pass Kai's house before going to your house. And then you're going to be bold enough to pass in front of my house and think no one will touch you or no one will say anything to you. That is just children play, like I'm saying. School fight for young people or children. because that person knows that what if I try to use that road that day, these people will deal with me. And in this case, we are talking about human beings' lives. And someone will sit down and say to me or say, oh, because of this or because of that, you can't say anything. Then you are also part of the problem. You are part of the problem. So we need to change the way we are handling these things, because nothing seems to be working for centuries now. Because when the person, I read it to you guys in the stream earlier, when someone said this, I said, what? Oh, it has been always like this since Black people were brought to this this godless nation called America in chains. The difference now is that it's getting filmed. So for you on the continent, like myself, if I'm not on this side, thank God now for social media, we'll be able to know. But this is not happening only for the last 10 years or happening for the last 20 years. But now we know it's been happening since, I don't even know how to be, is it 400 plus? And then before we didn't know exactly what was happening, but now you know. And then you're gonna come on this side and have party with the same people that are oppressing your people because you are miss whatever in your country. You can start from there. And they have restaurants, they have shops, stores all over Africa. You can start from there. Don't go there and do no shopping. I'm sure there are other people also selling those same product or similar. You can go and get those things. When it comes to their money, people will sit down and think and try to do what is right. And they are doing it for your people, and they will be respecting them and respecting you as well. So if you are out there waiting for a president to come and do something, or president to come and say something, well, you and me, we have our own part to play. We have our own part to play. So change your mindset. Change your mindset. I drop some knowledge, some people here, okay, so can motivate a difference. As someone who grew up in America, it has been going on my whole life. Yeah, reading, what the person sent to me, because yesterday I couldn't function. After that, it wasn't even the first, the second video. I have to be even grateful that it wasn't the first video. The second one, it was just the first one that just popped up like this out of nowhere, and I couldn't. I'm like, okay, let me come out and ask the people that actually live on that side, what is going on? Like, what are people doing certain things that we are not aware of on this side? And the answers that I read one to you guys already. And because it's been happening for so long, people are numb. They just try to just go through life like that, leaving your house and not even knowing that you are coming back, just because someone feels so superior or feel like you don't deserve to be where you are, or you're not supposed to be where you are. And we're gonna sit down and watch and talk and put loads of hashtags and post and just pray that, oh, let's pray that this will stop. Pray. If you are praying, then you have to act. There must be action that will back up your prayer. That's how it is. That is infrastructure nationwide, maybe is the answer. Okay. Titus Phosphate has, is it resigned? I can use the torch, or if melted in a boiling pot, can be used as adhesive. Curtis, let me say, most people with status will never fight for what is right because they will not jeopardize that their money and the material things. Yeah, that's a shame. That's a shame. And most of them are not even John Boyega age. That's even a tragedy. Because at his age, let me even see how old is John Boyega. Let me see. Because he can sit comfortably and be like, oh, I still want to secure my jobs in Hollywood or Holly whatever. Let me not say anything. But no, he didn't do that. He didn't. So if you are out there older than him and you are only busy about the hashtags and a few things, then you are, you are part of the problem. You are part of the problem. Yeah. For those of you that were not here earlier, let me play this quick. Can you guys hear me?
Very, 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 very important. Sorry, my little bit come through, try to make and in no way, obviously, you don't know that. I'm not even apologizing for it. But there's no way that I have the opinion that there are other a black man was just murdered in the street again while saying that you can't move. That's a continuous cycle going on. And although I don't live in the States, but I'm black. Fuck that. So I say it again. Fuck you racist white people. I said what I said. And if you don't fucking like it, go suck a dick. Seriously. It's not about career. It's not about money. Because a lot of people like to bring that up. Oh, career, money. All those things were just a part of my dream, just a part of working. That's got nothing to do with how you treat people. It's madness. So when I say it, I mean it. And you lot can't rattle me. That's another thing. You can't rattle me. I'm not the guy to be rattled. I wasn't raised by no weak people. You understand? I ain't the guy to be rattled. So first of all, you're going to respect black people online. Make sure if you come in all my pictures or videos and you saying anything about no black people, you saying any racist shit, that's straight up blocked. Fine, it's ready. Don't need you on my page. And if you're a fan of me and you support my work and you're racist and you're arguing with what I was saying, you fucking dickheads. Yeah? So straight up like that. That's how it's gonna go. I throughout my whole career as an actor, I want to let you guys know this. I'm not the guy. I'm not Hollywood. I never ever left the UK to go and live in LA for over a year. I never did. I'm from London.
Sorry, guys. So I'm sure you watched this as well. But he said it. He said it clearly for the people out there busy with their careers. Oh, we can't do this, we can't do that. He's 28, 28-year-old. So you guys out there, my age plus, that are so concerned about your careers in Hollywood, Nollywood, Southwood, all the wood out there, comfortable, you are not saying anything, or you are just busy with the hashtags and the posts, just learn from him. I'm sure most of you guys out there that can change something, you are way older than him. Way older. And the saddest part is there is, he doesn't even have any child to think about that. Oh, if I'm acting this way, my child is watching the way I'm acting. No child, it's just him. But the one my age plus with child or children that are so concerned about your careers, just learn from this young fine man and think again before you come up with more hashtags with different names, because that is not helping us. That is not helping us. So let us remember every single day, as long as this is going on and on and on for years, we are not going to sit here with thousands of hashtags, different names. Do something different. Say something different. If this really, really is so painful the way we are feeling it, you are feeling it exactly that way, come out. Did you hear what he said? He said he wasn't raised by no weak people, and that's who where we come from. We know exactly who we are, and you come from that place as well. So don't let these material things change you into something else, less than a human being. Like, if you truly have a heart, you're not gonna think about the millions, because whatever you decide to do with a million today, those millions today, you can do it. You can transfer whatever you need to transfer. For your people, go on the other side and say what you have to say. If you are so afraid that your millions going to vanish, you can think, I'm sure you can think about various options to secure your millions. But say something, do something, because our hashtags, thousands of them, and the posts are not helping us. So guys, that's all I have for you today. That's all. Because I just don't want next week again, just a new name will pop out and that's it. I don't want that to be the reality of our brothers and sisters living over there. I just don't want that to be our reality. Now that can't be our life. If especially we have people out there that can actually say something, that can actually make serious moves, that these people will sit down and think and start changing things around quickly. They are not doing it. Come on, what are we teaching our children? Yes, our knowledge is here, for the importance really here is the Black family. Yeah, I'm tired. I'm so tired. I don't know how someone can even know that this is the reality. This is the daily norm of my people that look exactly like me. And I would think, because I'm living in a so secured place, that can never happen to me or my immediate family, then I can go to sleep and wake up and come out and do all the craziness out here. Then I don't know what kind of human being you are. So I'm sure probably most of you watch this as well, but if you haven't, that's exactly the way I'm feeling, because we can't treat this like a plaything. Do you guys watch this already? I'm not okay today. I want to give everybody permission to say they are not okay. I want to give the Black community permission to say you're not okay. I woke up today with, what the fuck? I am tired. I'm tired.
I have yet to watch the video of Ahmaud Arbery. Too much.
Mm-hmm.
I have not watched the video of George Floyd. Too much.
Mm-hmm.
For those who think falsely calling 911 on a black person, my brother Fisher Prime, talk to George's family. Talk to Tamir Rice's family. Breonna Taylor, Eric Garner, talk to their family and say if you have other fish to fry. Black people in general have to go to work the next day and pretend like they are all right. Black women in particular cannot say anything or they're viewed as angry black women. So not only do people get to piss on the community can't even say it's piss. 31 years ago, not too far away, there was a horrific rape of a woman. And instead of going out to find the perpetrator who did that horror, they found any black man that they could and falsely accused him. Someone took out a full-page ad 31 years ago and said that those black men should be executed. That man is the president of the United States of America today. I am not okay today. That woman was so comfortable in her privilege that even being recorded, she felt like nothing would happen. And I saw as her false anger escalated toward the end, when she realized we have to put more emphasis on an African American person, I am not okay today. I really am not. We are trying to deal with tens of thousands of people dying from COVID, disproportionately in the black and brown community. There is no bigger fish to fry than the institution of racism and bigotry that is pervasive in every damn institution across this city, state, and this country, period. And to have an NYPD continually sit up there and say they don't have any discriminatory institution that they deal with, that nothing about them has to do with discrimination or racism. To then say we have bigger fish to fry, how dare you? How dare you? People are dying.
Mm-hmm.
They're dying.
That's the reality. So if you are out there and what you care about is your title, is your billions, is your millions, then my question is, what type of human beings are you? Our hashtags, our posts, they are not changing anything. This is going on every single day. So you have a part to play. I have a part to play for this thing to stop. So that's all I have for you guys. And for those of you on the other side, we'll keep praying for you guys. And yes, that's all. That's all. And hopefully people that can actually make these things change around won't be so selfish, thinking about themselves, busy with hashtags and posts, and think that will actually change something. Because if that would change things around, I'm sure right now I won't be sitting here and you won't be in this stream talking about this, but we'll talk about something better and meaningful for our lives as well. Let me read the comments and we can end it here. Our children ask themselves when their parents are ancestors departed this world, did they fight for justice and equality? And will we have an equal playing field, sorry. Plus, unreportedly, when COVID-19 flooded the US, they had an agenda to depopulate African American. A lot of Blacks died in the hospital. That's what our people are dealing with out here. That's what they are dealing with. And the people have not even finished mourning those people that passed. And then this, and someone will come out and say, because of career or because of fame or because of millions or billions, they can't do anything else than the hashtag and post, sit down and forget about this. That's all. But if you truly know that the people out there that are going down every single day are your people, go out, do something. Do something. Stand like John Boyega boldly and say what you need to say because people are listening. So guys, I'll see you all maybe tomorrow. Yeah, and keep safe and take care of yourself. So, on a encore parlé ce soir de ce qui se passe aux États-Unis à propos de nos frères et sœurs, la façon dont on les tue presque, on les tue chaque jour. Moi, personnellement, je suis très fatiguée des posts et des hashtags. Ça ne change rien. En tant que noir, si tu es noir et tu me regardes en ce moment, pose-toi la question, qu'est-ce que je peux faire pour aider mes frères et sœurs qui sont aux États-Unis? Et il faut apprendre à soutenir les affaires des Noirs, les boutiques des Noirs, les supermarchés des Noirs. Parce que franchement, si tu es là-bas et puis tu attends seulement que c'est nos autorités qui doivent faire quelque chose, il faut savoir que toi et moi aussi, on peut faire quelque chose pour que les choses changent, pour qu'on nous respecte partout où nous sommes en tant que Noirs. Moi, j'en ai vraiment, vraiment ras-le-bol avec cette situation. Il faut qu'on change notre mentalité. Toi et moi, nous avons notre part concernant la façon dont on peut faire des choses pour que les choses changent ici. Donc, c'est tout ce que j'ai à partager avec vous. Et pour ceux d'entre vous qui ne savent pas, l'acteur, je vais le dire, nigérian d'origine anglaise, il a seulement 28 ans, mais il a le courage de dire à ce monde des démons que ce qui lui importe, c'est pas carrière à Hollywood qui lui importe, mais c'est la vie de ses frères et sœurs aux États-Unis. Et c'est comme ça que nous, en tant que Noirs, on doit vraiment ouvrir nos bouches, faire quelque chose. Si tu es là-bas, tu es une célébrité, toi aussi, tu as une responsabilité. Moi aussi, j'ai ma responsabilité. Faisons des choses un peu différemment pour voir s'il n'y aura pas de changement. Donc, c'est tout ce que j'ai à partager avec vous ce soir et prenez soin de vous. À plus tard. So, guys, I'll see you all later. God bless you and protect you. And I pray that we're not going to hear anything like this. That's just what I'm hoping for. So, be strong. Be strong, be strong. And thanks every single one of you for joining me here again. You are the reason why I'm here. And hopefully together we can do something for the change we all want to see within our communities across the world. We can do something. Thank you. And I'll see you all later. Bye-bye.